Welcome back everybody to the Search Show 24/7. Now, as you read the title, you know what's about to happen. David Ayer has just released another picture, this time a full picture of the entire cast of the Suicide Squad. So, his tweet on his official Twitter page, the tweet was Task Force X assembled and ready, hashtag Suicide Squad. If you didn't know, sometimes the Suicide Squad, they sometimes go by in the comics as Task Force X, so it was a nice little nod and stuff. And what I've been liking about David Ayer and just his the way he's going about doing everything is like he doesn't give anybody any notice, and this is more of a DC thing too. The DC universe of movies, they don't give anybody notice. They just drop news here and there, and then they're out, they're in and out. So I really like the way that they do their marketing and how they just release stuff. And it's good because now, you know, Avengers is out the way. People have been talking about it now. That's kind of dying down. So now it's kind of DC's turn to kind of get their buzz up a little bit more. They a few weeks ago, like what, 2 weeks ago, I would say David Ayer put out the Joker first picture. It was very one of those. It was just one of those things where a lot of people liked it, a lot of people didn't like it. So it wasn't very clear on what people wanted from David Ayer. So it was good that he gave somebody, or he gave us something else just to talk about, to kind of get the Joker out of our heads. I like the Joker picture, but let's talk about this picture. And the way we're going to do this picture is we're going to go left from right. So let's see if I can get all these names right. So on our far left, we have, it looks like this is Adam Beach, who's playing, I think, Slipknot. Then we have Jai Courtney as Captain Boomerang, Cara Delevingne as the Enchantress, Karen Fukuhara as Katana, which that was very surprising to me that Katana was actually going to be in here. Then we have Joe Kinnaman as Rick Flag, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, Will Smith as Deadshot, Adwell, Mr. Echo basically, as Killer Croc, and Jay Hernandez as El Diablo. So that's, if I'm not mistaken, that's like 9 people in this group. And that's a lot of people. But obviously, this movie is going to be, yeah, it's 9 people. But no, obviously this movie, half those people are getting cut down, so it's going to probably be like 3 people dying in this movie. What I like about this picture is we have an extra female character, which I wasn't expecting, because you have a big-ass group of guys in this team, so it's good that we have a little bit more girl power for this team, with Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, with Enchantress, and now with the addition of Katana. And that was really cool because I've always loved her character. It's kind of weird because, you know, she's coming like next week or this week to Arrow, and it looks really good. I like her look. She's one of the standout people in this look, and I like the fact that the girls look way more comic booky than the guys. It just adds a little bit more flavor to it, because most of the guys on this team are either like ex-military or something like that, so they're going to be head to toe with like guns and stuff like that, and they're going to be more muted. But most of the girls are more bright, and they kind of stick out a little bit more, so I like that. I don't really know too much about the guy on the left too much, or it's Slipknot. I don't know too much about him, but let's get into Jai Courtney. I like his look. He it's like a classic Captain Boomerang look. He really looks cool. What was weird is, obviously he's Captain Boomerang, but I feel like he's not really holding anything. He's kind of holding his jacket. I feel like he should have been holding a boomerang or something like that, just like in one of his hands. That would have been really cool. I do like the Enchantress. Her look, she looks very terrifying. She looks like she's going to be the female who's going to be very, the female out of the group that's going to be very violent and very, her power levels are going to be very heightened a little bit more, because I know she just looks like a very dark and brooding character. I think the two standout female characters, though, that's going to be in this group, obviously, I think Katana, because no one's really expecting her to be in this group, but having her in there and having the lore of like her being in the Batman series and stuff like that, and just having that mysterious kind of character, I think it's going to be a really good counterpart with Harley Quinn, because she's going to be the one that's going to probably stand out more than anybody in this on this team, because she's going to be very heightened, bright, very bubbly, and I like the fact that she's the only one in the picture that's laughing, that looks like she's having a good time. It makes more sense on why she looks like this. I like her look. It makes more sense why she looks like this, because if you've seen the Jared Leto Joker picture, he's very tatted up, very punk rock. She looks very punk rock. She's got the tattoos on her legs and stuff like that, and her thighs and stuff. So I think that looks really, really cool. And it looks like, if you kind of zoom in a little bit, it looks like some of the stuff on here, I think one of them says like pudding and stuff like that. She's got a Joker card on her leg and stuff, so it makes sense that she'll look like that, because she is a creation of the Joker. If I would say so, she's kind of a creation of the Joker, so it would make sense that she gets her look from the Joker, because he's more of a punk rock star in this adaptation, so she's going to look way more punk rock. And the way she looks, so I really like it. But like I said, the fact that she's the only one in the picture that looks like she's having a good time, she looks like the ones that's going to be very unhinged, the ones that's going to be doing stuff with a smile, like killing people with a smile, and still having that sexy look to her. Because in this picture, she looks very sexy, but she looks like she can also be very dangerous, and you don't know what she's going to do, and she can go off the rails at any moment if you test her. So I like her look, and I think it looks really, really cool. I love the fact that they put Rick Flag in the middle, Joe Kinnaman in the middle, because in the original books, he's like the leader and stuff like that. But for me, I think in this, and I think that was a bold decision to put him right in the middle, in front of all the girls, put him right in the middle, because he is the leader of the Suicide Squad. But I feel like in this movie, he's going to be one of the people that's going to die. I think probably 4 people are going to die in this movie. I think he's going to be the one that's going to be the more impactful one, because he's going to start off as the leader and stuff like that, and then I think his death is going to transpire into Will Smith's character, Deadshot, into becoming the new leader. So I like the fact that he's in the middle, and then right on the side of him is Will Smith. So it looks like Will Smith is going to be like the second in charge, starting off in the group. And Will Smith, he looks really, really good as Deadshot. You don't get the eye, the little eye thing right now, but that can come in time. I don't know. He looks really, really good. I like the fact that they put out this picture, because a few days ago it was some leaked pictures that came out of him in like his little get up, or his like outdoor clothes and just his everyday clothes, looking kind of like a pimp. That's what everybody says. I don't know. I didn't really care too much about it. I didn't really judge it, because it was just a picture. He wasn't even in his real uniform or his real Suicide Squad outfit, so I didn't really give it too much thought. Everybody was like bitching him, saying he was like the Wild Wild West. I thought it was stupid that people were just judging a picture on no kind of context at all. He looks really, really good in here. And I like the fact that Will Smith is taking on this role to where he's not the lead in this movie right now. And he's kind of going to take a back seat. He's probably the third most important person in this movie, if you think about it. Because then you're going to have Jared Leto in here. You're going to have Harley Quinn. Or you're going to have the Joker. You're going to have Harley Quinn and then Deadshot. And now we just found out that Ben Affleck's going to be here. So he might actually be the fourth most important person in this movie. So I like the fact that Will Smith kind of, checked his ego at the door. And he took on this role because it was probably a good role for him. And this is going to probably bring him back into that star status that we all know him to be. But like I said, right now he looks really, really good. He looks cool. I like the way he looks, and I'm super excited to see how he plays this character. So yeah, I'm really, really super excited. Now let's get into Mr. Echo, the guy's name that everybody can never pronounce because it's just crazy, as Killer Croc. I think he looks really, really cool. I think it was a smart decision to go more in the comic book aspect of him. He looks more like a kind of a gangster type thug, but you still see like the scales and stuff on him. The only thing I can mindly gripe about, and the only issue I have with him, I wish he was a little bit bigger. They could have enhanced him a little bit bigger. He's the same size as everybody else. I feel like he should be the biggest person on the team. He might be the strongest person on the team. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like he should just like tower over everyone. So I'm a little upset about that, but that's nothing too crazy that is gonna ruin my day. But I like the way he looks. He looks really, really cool. He's got like the chain on him. He's got like the wrapped hands, like he might be a boxer, and he's a fighter, and he likes to fight. So he looks really, really cool, and I like the scales, and I like the way he looks. So it's a good job that they went kind of comic booky with him. Out of all the guys, he looks the most comic booky out of all the guys. So that's really, really cool. And then the last one, if I'm not mistaken, is El Diablo. I don't know too much about him. He looks really cool. He's going to be probably one of the red shirts that's going to be going like from the beginning. So it just looks that way, people. He doesn't look like he's going to be that important to the team. He looks like he's going to probably be the first person to try to escape Amanda Waller, and he's going to probably get his head blown off or something like that, or get shot. So he doesn't look like he's going to be a very important person, but he looks really, really cool. He looks very thuggish, gangster, with all the tattoos on the face and stuff, but I like him. He looks cool. But that is your Suicide Squad's breakdown. I like that. For what it is right now, for our first official cast photo in costume, they all look really, really cool. I think the girls stand out more than the guys, which is good because you only have 3 girls, you have 6 guys, so you need these females to kind of stand out a little bit more. They're more bright, more bubbly, they pop a little bit more. I think it was a smart decision to like put this out right after Avengers has already premiered. People have already seen it. It's already made most of its money. So now people can stop talking about Avengers and Marvel, and now we can get to DC. So it was a good idea to do it like right on Sunday, where everybody's probably ever seen Avengers, and it can kind of get them buzzing a little bit more. It's weird that this movie comes out after Batman v Superman, and we know more about this movie than Batman v Superman. But I'm liking everything I'm seeing so far. I've liked every picture that David Ayer has posted about the team. I like every aspect of it. Like I said, it looks really, really cool. Obviously, this confirms that the Joker, Jared Leto's character, will not be a part of the team. He might be an aspect of the team. He might be the part, like, if you ever seen Assault on Arkham, he might be the kind that just gets in everybody's way and just starts up trouble. And that's what you need for his character. He doesn't need to be a part of the team because that's not a part of the Joker's character to be part of the team. But like I said, this picture just solidifies more on why I like Jared Leto's Joker picture. It's more grit, it's more kind of dirty, it's more kind of punk rock in the team and stuff, and that's the look and aesthetic that they're going for in this movie. Especially when you see Harley Quinn. It was good that it was good that they put Harley Quinn in the picture and stuff like that. For some reason, I thought they were just going to give Harley Quinn her own, like, one shot first or picture first and, like, that shot. But it's good that they put them all on the team. It's just one whole team picture. I really liked it. What did you guys think about this picture? Did you like it? Do you love it? Now that you've seen Avengers and stuff like that, I feel like, or now that people have seen Avengers and stuff like that, I feel like people are going to be more open to the DC stuff. So please let me know if you like this picture. Who's your favorite person in this picture? Are you excited that we have Katana in this movie? I'm really, really excited about that. That's one of the things that I took from this. So please like this video, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought. And as always, this is the Cirque Show 24/7. Be easy.